Tesla's just 2 days away from a nearly $1 billion debt deadline. The electric car maker has the money for the payment, but the bill could put them in a cash crunch. Let's get to Phil LeBeau in Chicago with the details. Hey, Phil.
And Melissa, you bring up a good point. Tesla does have the money to make this payment. It's for a convertible note that is due on Friday, $920 million. By the way, that payment due Friday. If they had shares of Tesla over $359 a share, $359.87, they could have just issued stock to the convertible note holders. No, it's nowhere close to that. So as a result, they will have to come up with that money. Keep in mind, they had just under $3.7 billion in cash on hand at the end of the fourth quarter. So they've got plenty of liquidity. But what about whether or not there's a cash crunch in the first quarter and the rest of this year? They have said, or it's been speculated, so to speak, that there could be a cash burn in the first quarter. But Tesla indicated in the last earnings report it expects to be cash flow positive in the second, third, and fourth quarter. They are also lowering their CapEx spending this year. So they are mindful of their cash position. As you take a look at shares of the Tesla bonds, and that's what we're going to be showing you now, keep in mind, or I should say not shares, but the Tesla bonds, if you take a look at this, it's been pretty volatile over the last year. Elon Musk tweeted early this morning, Melissa, that there will be some Tesla news tomorrow afternoon. If you missed it, maybe it's because you didn't recognize that his Twitter handle is Elon Tusk.
Yes.
Not Elon Musk, Elon Tusk.
I noticed that. And he emphasized that today in another tweet where he said, E.T. phone home,
Yes.
no answer.
Yes.
E.T. being, I presume, either E.T. the creature in the movie
Elon Tusk.
or Elon Tusk.
Yeah,
Or Elon Tusk.
So he's not, so all this SEC business hasn't crimped his Twitter style at all.
Sense of humor.
Not at all.
All right, Phil, thank you. Phil LeBeau outlining the latest adventures of Elon Tusk. You know what's so ironic is that, okay, so $359.87, that's the average price that it would have to, on a volume-weighted basis for the 20 days, blah, blah, blah. But that's the price that it would have had to hit. If he stayed off Twitter, he may have saved the company that much money in this convertible debt payments.
Well, my view is that actually this whole SEC Twitter thing is a bit of it's nuanced, but that he's looking for the SEC to be a scapegoat for reasons why I think they have a lot of liquidity issues. So that's a conspiracy theory, but that the SEC is actually really ready to let him not be able to do a raise. Again, with this cause action hanging over the stock, they can't do a raise right now anyway. Question is, do you believe they had $3.7 billion at the end of the fourth quarter? I think there's a lot of people that don't. I think that there was some window dressing in there. If you look at their net interest income, it implies they had about $1 billion in cash. There's rumors that they're not paying suppliers. There's rumors of stuff like this. So I think it's a tighter squeeze than the market is letting on to.
We had a spirited conversation last night, but we do every night on Tesla.
On Tesla, yeah.
And I said, look, the opportunity for shorts to lay into that stock yesterday was right there in front of them, right?
Silver platter.
And they didn't do it. It took down to 290, closed higher in the day. And one of the things we said, for the first time in a long time, here's a long side opportunity. And Tesla is up 6% today. With that said, okay, I still think there's further room to the upside. I think the shorts have tried everything they can, unsuccessfully. I think there's a chance it's not going to get to 359 and change tomorrow.
Can it go up if Elon, for instance, lays off for a while on the Twitter? And
does it feel like he's laying off, though?
No,
it feels like he's about to get ready to dig a little bit deeper.
Well, I guess the question would be, does he lay off and it goes higher, or does he continue tweeting?
You guys aren't even talking
higher?
about cash, though.
Right.
You're not even talking about the fundamental issue here, which is the debt. We're talking about shenanigans
Well, I think
on
the
Twitter.
reason why he's on Twitter is what you said before. I think he's masking the fact that there's some bigger fundamentals
talk about the
that are
numbers.
negative.
This isn't his balance sheet.
Yes.